Hey guys, Saronic here from TGG and welcome back. So today I'm here to go over an overview of all the classes. I was doing this in the last video before I was rudely interrupted by my broadcast crashing. Let's go over Gunslinger. You start off with a frag grenade, a tracking grenade, and a trip mine, which is this only class with a trip mine. Double jump, this is probably my favorite jump in Destiny besides the Titan jump. Better control basically just makes it so you move a little faster. Triple jump makes you jump twice. And higher jump makes you jump higher. Golden gun, basically you have a flaming pistol which disintegrates enemies in solar light. It does a lot of damage, especially with the Deadeye, one of my favorite perk. You can also do combustion, killing enemies, causes them to explode. Deadeye makes the accuracy and the damage increased. Gunfighter makes it so if you're running like max intellect, you can use it more often. I'd much rather use Deadeye. Your melee ability is the throwing knife. You throw a knife from a distance. It not just solar damage since the new update. So circle of light precision kills with throwing knife, reduce golden gun's cooldown. Use it if you want to. I'm not going to. I use incendiary blade. It basically catches enemies on fire, doing damage over time. Used to be the only thing that did solar damage. And knife juggler is another really good one. It basically resets the cooldown if you get a precision kill. You can run toughness and speed. You can run whatever you want on these two. I run scavenger. Picking up ammo reduces the cooldown of your grenade throwing knife. Golden gun over penetrates and can damage multiple targets is a good option, but I'd much rather have that. And gunslinger's trance is okay. Prison kills increase weapon stability. Very decent. Shade of Woe is basically it just increases the reload speed. I don't really care for it. I use Over the Horizon, and you can use Gambler's Dagger over the Horizon, really. This increases the range of the golden gun, and this gives you an extra throwing knife. Just very useful for the hunter. Let's go over Blade Dancer now. Beautiful lethality, relentless style. You start off with your first sticky grenade, another tracking grenade, and a grenade that when you throw it, it shoots a bolt, which damages an enemy in Crucible by half their health. No, you can get Blink, actually. Double jump, of course, the same hunter jump with higher jump and better control. I've already gone over those. Blink is just a short distance teleport. It's okay. Bungie nerfed it. It's not as good. Arc Blade. Basically it charges your knife with arc light and makes it do a ton of damage. This is like one of my favorite subclasses in the game. Showstopper, basically you spin in a circle with damage all around you. This is overpowered if you're trying to get the super kills done in your record book, because just like you can kill 20 enemies with one button. Like, seriously. I would kill like 7 with one. Like when I was doing I was using the loot cave on Mars. Razor's Edge just makes it so you make a wave of energy in front of you whenever you press the trigger. And you can kill people from a longer range. You have to be really good with it. Vanish just makes you disappear whenever you do that. Blink Strike. Basically, it teleports you. It has a range, but it teleports you to an enemy and then stabs them with your knife. And you can get backstab. It does 4 times damage when you're from behind. I don't use that. I use Fast Twitch, and I'll tell you why in a second. Or you can use Escape Artist. It basically makes you invisible once you hit an enemy with Blink Strike. Fast Twitch reduces the cooldown of Blink Strike. Now let's go over why I run that. With Frosties, which their main exotic perk is, when you're sprinting, increase grenade and melee regeneration while sprinting. Plus max strength with Fast Twitch makes your melee recharge in like 3 or 4 seconds. And with a perk that I'm going to go over in a second, it's really overpowered. Don't nerf it, Bungie. You can go whatever you want in these two. I just go with Forbidden and Drifter, or I'll also go with Forgotten and Fearless, or Unknown and Fearless. Fleet-footed, increasing maximum sprint speed and extends slide distance. That's good. Bungie nerfed this one. It's no longer a quick draw. It just makes your weapons have a lot more stability. It's actually pretty good, but whatever. And this just increases duration of all your invisibility. Let's go over the final column. Encore, it is not good anymore. Bungie nerfed it. It's no longer good. Killing an enemy with Arc Blade extends its duration and increases damage for a short time. I think they actually buffed it. Not as good as like other ones, but if a Bungie would make an exotic that made it like actually good and like increase like your super duration by an actual margin and like increase the damage for a little bit, then that'd be awesome. But I'm gonna stick with the perk that I have selected. Stalker invisibility after crouching in place for 3 seconds. It's kind of useful. I don't use it. Hungering Blade. Kills with Arc Blade and Blink Strike immediately regenerate 57% of your health. That's why this build for the fast twitch is OP. Also, the Arc Blade, that's why I run that, because it's overpowered. 57% of your health is like more than half. So, you can almost regenerate 60% of your health with one kill of your melee. And I normally run this with the Fellwinter artifact on Blade Dancer, but I've been running it with the actual super more often now, because Blade Dancer is very good in Blade Dancer is very good in PvE. Also, it's amazing in PvP. Let's go over the third subclass. You unlock this at level 25. You unlock this at level 15. This has Spike Grenade. Basically, you attach it to the wall, and it has like just like a funnel of damaging energy coming out of it. Void Wall just makes a wall, like a small little like kind of like tripwire thing that if people like touch it, they get damaged. I use Vortex as just like a big circle, and it damages enemies inside. And we'll go over why Night Stalker's really good in a second. You have double jump, higher jump, better control, and triple jump. Same thing as Gunslinger. Shadow Shot. Now, I didn't know how to use this when I first got it, but you tether your foes to avoid anchor, slowing and weakening them, suppressing them for you and your allies. Basically, it makes it so you... Could you stop? I don't care! Oh my gosh.
You live streaming?
Yes.
We're leaving in about 15 minutes to go.
Okay.
Right.
Shadow Shot basically makes it so you, all your shots are counted as precision shots. Shut up, Dragon Lord! All your stuff, all your foes are tethered, and basically makes all body shots do precision damage, almost. And it basically makes it so that you can cancel their super, and also slows them down so they're like can't really do a thing. Bloodbound for that. Tethered enemies explode when killed. Damage to tethered enemies is shared to all. Basically, if you tether like 10 dregs and you shoot one with a shotgun, they're all gonna die. It's overpowered. Black Hole, basically, this is what I run. The Void Anchor has increased range, and it lasts significantly longer and can tether a lot more. It's just a little bit more useful. And yeah, Quiver just makes it so you can have 3 of them, but they're the default. Smoke. Throw smoke to slow and disorient those trapped in its cloud. This is awesome, because you could throw a grenade and smoke at people and, like, kill them. Like, if they're stuck in the grenade and that, they're gonna die. And also Envenomed adds toxin that damages them, which is awesome. I run this. You can also make, human allies near smoke explosions vanish from sight. That's useful. I don't use this. I've never used it, but allows smoke to stick to surface, detonating when enemies are near. Basically, it just does this, and it sticks to walls. Run whatever you want on these two. Curse of the Pack. Kill tether targets. It greatly increases recovery and armor for you and nearby allies. This is more of a team player thing. I don't run it too often. I run Lockdown, but I'll talk about that in a second. Lie to the Pack. Killing tethered targets creates orbs of light for your allies. This is amazing for a team player who wants to generate all the balls. And Lockdown. Grenade and smoke effects last twice as long, allowing strong territory control. Basically means that your grenades last twice as long. That's why I run this, because I'm not always wanting to generate balls. I just want to survive on my own. Now the Keen Scout basically makes it so you can see with your sprint and sneak faster. Yeah, that's pretty useful, especially running max agility like me. Enhanced Tracker, which basically means your radar in the top left has more slots, and you can see like chests and planetary materials on your radar. And and you mark targets that you damage. Basically, when you damage a target, like you can actually like see them through walls. It's pretty good. Decreases shadow shot cooldown. Void anchors fires for shot becomes traps that stick to surfaces. I would probably equip this with black hole because it's actually pretty good. If you're running max intellect though, I run max discipline and strength though, so you could use that if you want to. A shade step. It basically you press crouch twice and then you do a barrel roll. That's gonna wrap up for this first part. I'm going to do guides on which class you should pick. I started with the hunter because hunter's my favorite, and this is not a biased review, but yeah, like if you want to watch the video over again, I'm going to go over the Titan in like whenever I get back at my home in a while. Well, anyway, guys, I'll see you guys next time. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. It really controller. My controller broke. Well, anyways, if you guys enjoyed, I'm gonna leave this video here. Syronica out.